The summer season is officially here. Things are finally starting to heat up. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys my personal favorite top 7 men's fashion trends for the summer season. What is up, you guys? Stevie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For the regulars, you guys already know what it is. I love me a classic outfit, style, look, and feel, but at the same time, I personally love playing with and kind of sprinkling in men's fashion trends into my everyday outfits here and there, especially when the trend itself is a banger. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through my personal top 7. These trends right here, I feel like can be styled in so many ways. Even though, yes, they are solidified trends, I feel like they're kind of classic slash easily stylable, if that's a word. Basically, you can style them in a way that it's not going to look like too much, too over the top. It's a playful trend. It's not going overboard. And it's just a trend that, again, I personally have been really liking, that I think you guys are going to like as well. These types of videos on my channel definitely get super chatty. So for the regulars, you already know what it is. But if you're new here, what's up? My name is Stevie. I create men's fashion content just like this with the occasional vlog. So if you like a little bit of everything, men's fashion, outfits, pickup, shoes, loafers, vlogs in the city, shopping, family vibes, Seattle recommendations, all that stuff, this channel is definitely for you. I said it in my last video, but I'm actually really excited about the summer season when it comes to the outfits, trends, styling, all the things. So let this be your sign to not only subscribe to this channel, but get excited for the summer season. Summer fashion is not usually something I look forward to, but there's just something different in the air for this season and this year. So with that being said, enough rambling. Let's dive into my top 7 favorite men's fashion trends for the summer. All right, kicking it off strong with my personal favorite style of shorts for the summer season, let's talk about pleated and wide shorts. The style itself is long, kind of wide fitting, so they kind of poke out a little bit towards the side, and they're pleated towards the top. These shorts right here are going to be so perfect for the summer season. They are obviously trending in the sense of the fit isn't necessarily the most classic, but in my personal opinion, it just visually looks super interesting, super nice, can be styled so many ways. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. And I feel like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a classic 5-inch, 7-inch, even like 8, 9-inch chino short, but there's something to be said about these shorts right here in the sense of they're different, but they're still classic. Like they have that classic look and that classic feel, but they're just more modernized. They're just more, again, visually interesting. They're more cool. I don't necessarily know any more adjectives that can describe this style right here, but there's just something about it that I personally really gravitate towards. And the reason why I'm calling it a trend is because I feel like I've been seeing it a lot, specifically this summer, but I feel like it came out on the scene last summer. And then now obviously a whole year went by and more brands are coming out with their own iterations. It comes in so many colors, so many styles, so many materials. I really like this style just interpreted in a denim or a really nice heavy cotton twill. I feel like I also really like the mix of like a long pleated workwear style short. You guys are seeing the examples on the screen, so you guys know kind of what I'm talking about, but I feel like it's one of those things like if you know, you know. This short right here is not going to be everyone's taste. Not everyone's going to like the long, over exaggerated wide fit, but for me personally, like I said, obviously my channel, my taste, my style, and this is a short that I, one, can see myself styling in so many ways, and two, I actually picked up a ton of shorts just like this recently. So make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, because that's where I drop more like daily outfits, more short form videos featuring men's fashion stuff. The YouTube channel is primarily longer form stuff, obviously chatting through my thoughts, giving you guys more in-depth examples, chats, obviously. So make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see me style these shorts right here. Obviously, everyone has their own taste, so I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. If you guys are regulars, you already know what it is. I've been on a really big loafer kick as of late, and I feel like this might be a hot take, but I personally want to talk about the trend of wearing loafers for the summer season, specifically with chunky socks. Again, similar to what I'm going to be saying about a lot of these trends, they're not for everyone. This particular style, this particular sort of vibe, it's not going to read well on everyone. It's not going to look well on everyone, and everyone's not going to like it, and that's totally okay. I think the whole point of this video right here is just showing you guys things that not only I like, but things that I feel like are a little bit different outside of the box, and it's meant to be fun and light and just trends. Like they're not really that deep. I feel like there's nothing wrong with a really nice sandal for the summer, obviously a really nice lightweight sneaker, a clog, all that stuff, but the loafer, specifically a leather loafer paired with that chunky sock detailing with the shorts that I just mentioned at the top of the video, I feel like that combo right there is just so nice, and it's just such a banger. going back to the leather loafers and the chunky sock trend, I just feel like, again, there's nothing wrong with just a classic sneaker, but if I want to have more of a dressier element to my outfit, I'm always going to gravitate towards this look, specifically paired with the chunky socks and those wide pleated shorts. Like, it has to be that combo right there. I'm not going to wear the wide pleated shorts without the chunky socks and the loafers. Like, that's going to look silly. I feel like if you wanted to wear loafers for the summer, that's kind of a trend within itself. I feel like that within itself is even a hot take. I totally love that for you guys. I could also see myself wearing loafers for the summer with just a really nice pair of flowy wide leg trousers with a tank top or a really nice basic tee tucked in, and just kind of have that be the vibe if you want more of a classic look and feel. Regarding the trend of the leather loafer paired with the chunky sock and the shorts, that's kind of what I'm talking about. So similar to what I asked you guys at the top of the video, let me know what you guys think about this trend, about this styling choice, about just how like everyone seems to be kind of doing it right now. And I personally love it. I like the look of it. I like the feel of it. I personally have done it before, and I feel like it just takes the right loafer and the right sock to kind of nail this look right here. So I actually have some of my favorite loafers that I currently either own or that I have my eye on linked in the description box down below, as well as my go-to favorite sock. I'll have that link down below in the description box as well for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the colors and the prints for this summer season. So every single year, every single season, there's always a nice set of colors and prints that I personally feel like are trending for that specific time within men's fashion. So for this summer, it is definitely cowhide, suede, vintage leather for the materials and the textures. And then for the colors, it's definitely going to be butter yellow and soft hues of blue. So all of those things that I'm mentioning, you guys are seeing examples up on the screen right now, is I personally feel like not only trending for the summer season, but it just kind of makes the summer outfits look and feel that much more sick, that much more better, that much more cooler. Specifically the textures and the materials folded into the summer outfits. When you think of the summer, you think obviously it's too warm, it's too hot to be necessarily like layering with textures and materials, but I personally disagree. Respectfully, like that's just my opinion. I feel like there's ways that you can implement suede, you can implement touches of vintage leather and cowhide without obviously dying of a heat stroke or like getting too hot. Some examples are a suede loafer, a suede tote bag, a cowhide loafer, a cowhide mock toe derby. You can have a cowhide printed tote bag. I feel like that could be kind of sick. For the leather, that one's really easy. You could do a vintage leather bag, vintage leather loafers. It's just little touches of those materials peeking out throughout your overall summer outfit that makes the outfit just look a lot more intentional, looks a lot more elevated. Regarding the colors, this one is a little bit trickier for me, but I wanted to mention it in this video for any of you guys who like playing with color. You can see it already in designer brands, more affordable brands, mid-tier brands, contemporary brands, but they're coming out with pieces that are kind of skewed toward this color range right here. And I feel like it's really nice. Again, it's a little hard for me personally to style, so make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, because maybe you'll see me wearing a nice little butter yellow piece or a light blue piece. I don't mind the blue, it's like the yellow that's a little tricky for me, but I wanted to mention it, like I said, because obviously this is a trends video for the summer season, so these are the trending colors that I'm personally seeing and I'm personally liking. For the real ones, you guys already know what it is. Unique bags is nothing new to this channel, but it's something that I always mention every single season, specifically the summertime, because here is my theory, and let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree with me as well. Us fellas, we're really keeping it light for the summertime. It's honestly just a shirt similar to the one that I'm wearing right now, a hat if you're about that life, a basic tee if you don't like a shirt like this, and a pair of shorts or a pair of trousers and your shoe option of choice for whatever you have going on that day. And that is literally it. Like, we're not really out here doing too much because the summer is so hot. So the key to having a really nice summer outfit is you really got to play up the accessories. So if you're not playing with the textures and the colors that I just mentioned, you got to play it up with some visually interesting accessories, such as a unique bag. It can be a crossbody bag, it can be a pouch, it can be a backpack if you're about that life. If you're a businessman and you're on your like 9-to-5 tip, it could be a briefcase, it could be a work bag, just any sort of bag that adds to that summer outfit. There's something about a visually interesting bag that just kind of makes your outfit like a solid 9 go all the way up to a solid 10. And I think it's because it's just a nice finishing piece. It's a nice leather tote bag that holds all your essentials, a nice suede tote bag. There's one that I really want from every other Thursday that I have my eye on that you guys are seeing in the example photos, stuff like that. Like, if you're not about that tote bag life, like I said, a backpack, or if you're a commuter, a briefcase, whatever it is that you want to add to your summer outfits, I feel like that is the vibe. It's just the concept of a really nice unique bag as a finishing touch for your outfit for the summertime is what I'm talking about. So with all of these trends, I'll have some of my favorites linked in the description box down below for you guys. But I'm telling you, if you haven't really been tapping into the bags for men sort of like vibe and kind of, it's not really a trend, it's just kind of like a mindset that like we have, specifically like the dudes in the men's fashion space. Like if you're like, I will never wear a bag, I don't know if this channel is for you, honestly, because I stay wearing a bag, but I will say don't knock it till you try it. And that is kind of the primary goal of this channel right here. I want to encourage you guys to try new things, have fun with fashion, and just not take it so seriously. I feel like a lot of times people say like, oh, wearing bags is so feminine, it's for the girls, blah, blah, blah. And like, shout out to the girls, are doing their thing, but also like fellas can have fun with bags too, you know, and that's where this trend comes in. So definitely check out and start wearing some unique bags. I'm telling you, it's going to take your outfit from here to here. This next trend is something that I personally really like consuming, digesting, seeing on other people. It's definitely not something that I'm personally gonna do myself, but I wanted to mention it in this video right here in case you are even more adventurous than I am and you wanna try out this trend right here. Let's talk about touches of Western elements for the summer season. I am talking about cowboy boots, cowboy hats, really nice embellished belts, touches of cowhide or animal print throughout your outfit, and really nice vintage leather vest or just like vests in general. For the real ones, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like that Western touch, at that Western look and feel sprinkled throughout your outfit has definitely been a hit in the men's fashion space lately. And I feel like even though it's a trend that I don't see myself necessarily styling, I love, like I said, consuming it. I love seeing other guys wearing it, styling it, having fun with men's fashion, and particularly like the cowboy boots. Those are a vibe. I don't necessarily know if like my frame can kind of handle that, if that makes sense. Like it definitely takes a specific look and feel and a specific guy to kind of pull that off. But if you can, obviously more power to you. I just wanted to mention it quickly in this video right here because like I said, this is an all-encompassing men's fashion summer trends video. So that is definitely something that I had to mention because it's literally like all over. Every brand is doing their own iteration. You see it on the runways, you see it in just like pop culture in general, like in like just media all over. So Western touches, again, don't knock it till you try it. Not something for me personally, but something I wanted to mention to you guys. This is a trend that I want to mention, that I want to, one, elaborate on, but two, I have a call to action for you guys at the end of this trend, so stay tuned. So let's talk about unique shoes and sneakers for the summer season. Unique shoes and sneakers, they will always hit all year round, but similar to what I was saying when I was talking about wearing unique bags for the summer season, the same sentiment goes for a unique shoe or a unique sneaker. Us fellas, we really got to get it in where we can when it comes to the summer season because like I said, our outfits for the most part are just going to be nice and simple and classic. It is really going to shine with the unique accessories and specifically the unique footwear. So I am talking anything that has a unique color, a unique texture, a unique material, a unique silhouette, something that not everyone has, maybe a gem that you found from like a small upcoming brand, a retro sort of vintage sneaker or a vintage shoe, a silhouette that maybe not a lot of people know of that you saw randomly at like, I don't know, a flea market or like I said, an upcoming brand. Just anything unique and visually interesting, a really colorful sneaker. There's nothing wrong with the classics, but again, this video is supposed to be all about the fun trends for the summer season, and I feel like there is nothing more fun visually than a fun shoe or sneaker, depending on what you like. So the call to action that I have for you guys is let me know, because I'm always trying to learn from you guys just as much as you're trying to learn from me. And there's a lot of people in the comments like talking to each other and whatnot in my videos. Let's talk about what is going to be the unique sneaker or the unique shoes for the summer season. Where are you guys shopping from? Name your most like niche brands that you think I would like, that you think people in the comments are gonna like what silhouettes are we wearing? Who are we shopping from? What are the shoes for the summer season? Because I feel like I have yet to add some new ones into my wardrobe, and I asked this in my last video and a lot of you guys came through for me, but obviously I want to keep asking, keep the conversation going, because shoes, honestly, if you had to spend money on anything for the summer season to make your outfits go from like here to here, it would really have to be a unique shoe for me personally. So like I said, I have yet to add some into my wardrobe. The summer is just starting here in Seattle, so I have time to buy them. So let me know in the comments down below, what are you guys wearing? Who are you guys shopping from? What are the silhouettes? Give me all of the details, because I'm really trying to add that fire into my rotation for the summer season. And the last trend that I want to leave you guys with is honestly not really a trend. It's kind of more of like something, I guess it's a trend. Let's talk about colored sunglasses. So this right here is something that I really see people only wearing, or I guess I should say more people wearing specifically during the summer season, because obviously sunglasses, depending on where you live, isn't all year round essential, but colored frames specifically, like yellow frames, blue frames, red frames, freaking, I don't know, even pink frames, whatever floats your boat. Colored lenses and colored sunglasses in general just just kind of makes a bigger comeback for the summer season. And I personally love this trend. I love kind of just a really nice, sick silhouette of just like a black frame with a colored lens. It just kind of makes your outfit look and read a lot more summer forward, kind of more on the pulse for the summer season. I have some of my personal favorite brands that I'll have linked in the description box down below for you guys. But I feel like if you're watching this video and you're like, Stevie, I love your style, I like all of these trends, I'm not personally sold, but I do want to still have fun with summer fashion and summer fashion trends, this is the most easiest entryway point that you could possibly have when it comes to playing with the trends for the summer season. It is so simple, it's so easy, it's literally just a sunglass. It's probably the most affordable trend as well. And you know what, if you don't like it, like, or if you're just like, oh, I'm doing too much, just take it off and put it in the case and throw it in your bag. Like, it's not that deep. I think that, again, if you are maybe just starting out with getting a little bit more experimental with your fashion and you want to try something a little bit different, but you don't want to go too outside the box, a colored lens or a colored sunglass for the summer season is definitely going to be your best friend. I'll have some of my personal favorites linked in the description box down below. So make sure you guys check that out and make sure you use that description box as a resource for all of the shopping links and all of the things that I'm personally going to be liking from each category from this video right here. All right, you guys, and that is it for my top 7 men's fashion trends for the summer season. As I mentioned at the top of my intro, there's just something about this summer. I'm just really excited about the outfits, the styling, the trends, all that stuff. There's just something in the air. I don't know if it's like the sun that's like beaming on my face or whatever, like the vitamin D that I'm getting, but I'm just really looking forward to styling up some new stuff for the summertime. So again, make sure you not only subscribe for more content like this, catch up on my recent videos. I put a lot of time and effort into this YouTube channel, so I love hearing from you guys. Leave me some love in the comments down below. If you have any questions, let me know your thoughts down there. Again, questions, all that stuff. And as I've been saying throughout the whole entire video, make sure you follow me over on Instagram and TikTok to see me style all of these trends in action. Like, if you want to see the daily outfits, if you want to see what I get up to just like in real time, I post more on Instagram stories and TikTok just about like everyday life. So if you like this channel, I'm sure you're gonna love all my other social media platforms. And like, let's be really real, I have almost 200,000 subscribers here on this YouTube channel and I barely have 50K over on my Instagram. So like, the math isn't mathing. And then I also had to restart my TikTok because I got locked out of my old account that had, I think it had like 20,000 and I only have like 200 followers on TikTok. So I'm like, we need to start following and supporting your favorite creators on other platforms. So follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, please and thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And like I said, I'll see you guys in all of the summer content to come. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.